guys. It's been a while since we've done a week that was, haven't we?
Yes.
It's been a long time. This is Miss Daisy. Hey, baby girl.
Still waiting for her person.
She is. She's still waiting for her person. Yeah. And I'll tell you, it's been a hell of a week this week, hasn't it?
Yes. Partly, it's been busy.
It's been absolutely hectic and crazy.
We've put up the Desexing program.
Oh, we did. So, for those that don't know, we applied for a Desexing grant and we got awarded $32,000, which was so helpful because we wanted to get back. Sorry about that. We had to stop what we were doing because we had a Daisy incident.
She doesn't like other cats.
No, she doesn't. But
she reminded us.
You can see how loving she is.
Yes.
So anyway, a little while ago, I applied for a grant from the Office of Local Government alongside all other rescue groups that are approved by the government. And you could put in an application and they would award you a certain amount of money. We didn't know how much we were going, but it was up to $100,000. We got awarded $32,000, and every rescue could choose what they would do with that money. When you put your application in, you would say, if we give you money, what would you use it for? And the first thing that came to my mind was being involved in a pound environment. The amount of people that want to surrender animals because their animals have got behavioural issues, they're breeding constantly and they can't afford to desex them and stuff like that. And I immediately thought, you know what? Depending on how much we get, I'll split it between desexing, putting some more infrastructure in so we could take more animals in. And we only got the 32,000, which was amazing because I didn't know if I'd get 10, did I get 20, did I get 70, or did I get the 100? Because I know some rescues got the 100.
Wow.
But which is great for them because rescues need so much support. But anyway, we got the 32,000, and the first thing I thought is we've got to put it into desexing. So we started a desexing program this week, and our phones, our emails, and
Facebook messages,
and our Facebook have blown up from the amount of people asking for help, and it really makes my heart feel very proud because I've dealt with people in the past where you say to them, look, have you thought about desexing your animal? And it's almost like you've swore at them, or you can almost feel like they're going to grab their own private parts, like how dare you? This response has been great. We've had it from men, from women. Normally it's usually only women that tend to apply for things. We've got
millions of cats.
Lots of men calling up
About their cats.
About their cats, about their stuffies, about things. And it's great. And it's also a lot of designer dogs too, isn't it? Like the little dash hounds.
Dash hounds.
We were talking about how many dash hound people have applied, which is great because what is one of the things that gets bred a lot of, especially in our area? Dash hounds.
Dash hounds and Frenchies.
And Frenchies, yeah. So we had an overwhelming response to it, and I think Janine said it was only in the first hour and a half you did a quick calculation.
Oh, I was already up to like 28,000.
25 I think was you told
might have been
me.
that, yes.
And then as it went on, Janine said we're over what we've got. And I said, look, let's just keep taking names because we need to go back to the Office of Local Government and say, look, we're on the front line here. Because most people, when they need help, they're reaching out to the councils and the RSPCA because they think we get more funding than anybody else. We don't. We definitely don't.
No.
But
we've also had a lot of people out of Maitland Cessnock Singleton
and we've had to
everywhere,
turn people
Newcastle.
away from our own area that aren't in our area, and that feels awful. But we have to help our community as much as we can, and we committed to that. So we paid the vet in advance, and we purchased $30,000 worth of Desexing vouchers, and that's done and dusted and paid for.
Yes.
And now we're going through the process of collating it to see how much we can do, if we can stretch it in any way, because there's such a big need. But you know what? I'm really grateful that people have embraced it instead of ignoring it, because I think people are starting to think we can't keep letting our animals breed, because we're having trouble moving them.
Yes.
Now, we had a stray come in yesterday. You would have noticed it went home.
It did go home, yes,
Went
Steve.
home very late last night.
Yes.
I think I released it about 9 o'clock at night.
I think it was closer to 9:30.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have seen the receipt.
Yes.
But
We were
that's what
talking on the phone.
And that's what I do
Yes.
I always help where I can help.
Save a day of impound.
Now, that dog was 8 months old. It was a puppy that it was the last puppy he couldn't find a home for.
Or a name.
Yes, it was 8 months old and still didn't have a name, because he never intended. And for 8 months, he's been looking for a home for this staffy. And I think that's when people are starting to realise that people can't afford animals now. They can't afford it to feed them. They can't look after them. They can't provide the care that they want to provide. So now they're embracing these programs. So we're really happy about that. But Janine and I, just every time the phone rings, we think,
I know, and we haven't replied to a lot of Facebook messages, a lot of texts, a phone. We will get to it.
Them up. We are.
We will get to
I think
you.
I sent out 150 applications yesterday.
Yeah, I sent a few, not that many. Dee's done most of them.
And we're now, when we're answering the phone, we're just asking people to text the information through so that we can then type it straight into our emails.
So if that's you, just text out.
Please bear with us.
Just text your name, your phone, your email address.
Yes, name, email address, what's your animal's name and what breed, and that's only if
and
you're
your suburb or town.
Your suburb, but you do have to only be from the Maitland and Cessnock area. We will send you an application. It doesn't matter if you don't think you're going to get in, because we are here trying to come up with some solutions, and we've got some ideas.
Yes.
And we will work on those ideas. But at this stage, get those applications, because when I sent out 150 applications, I think I've only had 10 come back. So don't be dissuaded that we sent out
if you
so
miss
many
the first list, you might get on a second list.
Absolutely. And that's what I will be sort of asking, can we please get some more funding, because the community needs it.
Yes, we need to stop it.
Yeah. So talking about needs, we have found ourselves in a little bit of a pickle.
Needing
Ourselves, yes.
We need.
So last financial year we had a $17,000 loss, and we had a little bit of extra time. I think we worked out in that 2 weeks before the end of...
blur, I don't remember.
I think it was a week or two before the end of financial year that we were running at a $17,000 loss. And we reached out to our followers, we reached out to the farm's followers, and the community really rallied behind us and got us out of that. Now, we knew this year was more difficult. It's certainly been challenging. We've had a lot of people that we've had to help. The other day, Janine will testify that I had to run out and help an animal that had been injured in the home and needed to see a vet, but the lady had no resources. And, you know, this was an elderly dog that was not eating, he was having seizures, and he wasn't himself. And the lady is quite older herself, and she had no way to get this big bull mastiff to a vet and resources. You know, I had to go. I mean, how could I say I'm sorry, I can't help. You know what I mean? But that is what has got us into a pickle during the year.
Plus, we've had a lot of cases like Roxy. And
we had a lot of cases.
Yeah, things like
that.
that.
There was even Freedom Busters that we never raised all the money for. And I've put money in off my own credit card to get some dogs home. And we knew that it was tough because we were having to put our hands in our pocket and pick up the bills for other people when they were struggling. And we thought, you know what, it's getting tougher out there. People can barely buy their groceries. They certainly are having problems paying their utilities and stuff like that. We just didn't realise the extent of how much we'd done during the year as to how much we had fallen behind. And there was a couple of things that prevented me from jumping on it sooner, which I will tell you about in a second. Why I probably wasn't on it quicker before the end of the financial year.
Yeah, Dee, why? Why have you left it to this last minute?
Oh, thank you,
So
Judy.
slack. Isn't she slack, everyone?
Okay, so a couple of things. My mum died in February and my dad is struggling and my father is quite elderly and my father has fallen for scams. And my father has fallen behind in his basic needs, as in paying his utilities and paying stuff like that, and has gone down cognitively since mum passed away. So unfortunately I've been tied up with trying to make sure that my dad is okay, even though dad doesn't feel like he needs any help.
Well, that's a classic,
and
isn't
that's
it?
been a little bit more challenging in that respect. So I've been sort of preoccupied with that. The other one is our tender has come to a head. Now we've been here 5 years, and so we have to re-tender for our position here. It wasn't an easy process. It was a very lengthy process that I have been working on every day for weeks, and I would be still here at the facility at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, trying to get it done because my daytime job doesn't stop. You know, I can't just put it aside. And even today, Janine has graciously came in on her day off to do this video that we've been trying to do all week. And then poor Janine comes in.
Yeah, poor Janine.
Yes. And we had an emergency where a young 2-year-old was attacked by the family dog, and the dog gave chase to them as they tried to escape the house and was out in the community. I had to go and help a ranger catch that dog for the community safety. We then had to call an ambulance and stay with the people, and we had to secure that dog. And it sort of just was a very volatile situation. And it's things like that that stop me from doing other things that I need to do, and things get put on the back burner. And so that's where I'm a little bit behind. Now, when we did realise, we put up a post and we said, we're 28,000 at a loss. And I thought, oh my God, sorry, it was 2 weeks before the end of financial year.
Yeah, it was. We did that little
because
video.
Had 2 wages go on to those figures. So I think last time we might have been a month ahead or something like that, or just hit the beginning of June.
Time just flies. I don't know.
This time we got to the middle and thought, I better see where we're sitting. And bang, we were already at a $28,000 loss, and we still had 2 weeks worth of wages. We had chemicals, we had kitty litter, we had food, we had maintenance costs.
Our own desexing.
Our own.
Got to pay for our own animals.
Let alone the community.
We're not
stuff.
on the desexing program.
Yep. And that loss, by the time we did it again 2 days ago, was $40,000 loss. And we just, by the time we paid all our bills and, you know, the pallet of foods that we have to order in you know, it jumped up, and the vaccinations and stuff like that, and flea and worming. All those are vital things that we need to keep operating for the animals. We suddenly were at a $40,000 loss. And I had to make the call, and I had to go to a board meeting this week, well, actually yesterday, and I had to explain that it's been a very challenging year, and we have not turned our back on people, and yes, I'm at fault. I acknowledge that, and that we need a chance to turn it around before the board makes any disastrous decisions. And, you know, things like, you know, things that were banded around was, you know, do we make one position redundant? Absolutely not. I've said to them, I will walk away. I will not let a staff member pay the price because I took my eye off the ball.
And we couldn't. You can't imagine anyone's position not being needed desperately.
Absolutely. And they said to me, what are you going to do? And I said, that lady hasn't sung yet. I have not sung. I have not given up. And I said, we will turn it around. Whether or not we recoup the $40,000 loss, I can't say, but we might get down to a $20,000 loss. And considering it's been a tough year, we've had the fuel crisis that actually cost us a lot of money. And just remember that we're not traveling local. We're taking animals hours and hours and driving them to other rescue groups to save their lives. And that came at a cost to us.
And that's something we don't have to do.
We don't have to do it.
No.
We only have to put it out to rescues. If they say no, the council can make the decisions.
And it has to be 2 rescues.
Only 2 rescues.
I send it to 90 rescues.
You did a list recently? 90.
And only,
yes.
And the sad thing is only 2 animals got
picked up.
Saved.
Yeah. Not the staffies, not the bull Arabs.
No, the little Jack Russell.
And a greyhound.
And a greyhound.
You know? And these big dogs deserve a chance. And if I've got to drive them for hours and hours to save their life, we always say we'll do it.
Yeah.
Now, we have desexed a lot of those animals that went to other rescues. They've not given us any reimbursement because we haven't asked. Because we know they've got the pick of any other pound to save their animals. So we go above and beyond and say, choose ours.
We will drive them.
Ours are worthy. We will do the vet work. Your adoption fee will put money back into your rescue for you to keep going.
Which is what we did with Sarge. We could have done that. Got his adoption fee and everything.
But you know what?
Because he cost us a lot of money too.
Even Ghost.
Ghost, yes.
Now, we gave Ghost's adoption fee, even though we did all the vet work, we did all that, we paid for it, we gave his adoption fee to Deaf Dog Rescue, who was struggling to pay their vet bills and why they closed their door, and we said, your debt is clear now, take another ghost, save another dog. And that's what we're all about. Networking, working together because they deserve it. It's not their fault. They were let down. And no one should ever walk away without trying to save a life. Because if that's who you are, you don't call yourself a rescue, and you shouldn't be in this industry if you don't have the passion to find a solution. But that solution came at a $40,000 loss for us. Do I regret it? No. Does the board? They may have a little slighter opinion about my exuberance.
Because what is it? The charities are not allowed to make money.
We are a not-for-profit organisation.
So we can't make money.
We don't make profit.
But your loss.
We shouldn't make that big of a loss that we can't recoup. And that puts us into the next financial year already behind. So what we're asking, guys, is will you please help us? Will you please consider making an end of financial year donation to us? It's tax deductible and it's worthy. They are worth it. Every single animal that walks in this place is worth it. Even if they come in on a catch pole, We don't know what they went through to become that way, but we spend the hard yards turning them around and showing them that it's okay. We're not giving up on you.
Well, Bruce out there's a classic at the moment now.
Absolutely.
Such a growly boy, wasn't he?
He was growly. He was being moved on a catch pole every single day. And you know what? He ticked all the boxes for euthanasia. And I went, no. And I said to the council, because I'm in a holding pattern, you know? I don't know if I've got a job. Right?
Yeah, right now with the tender.
We don't know. Technically, he should stay in the name of the council. But you know what? I thought,
if he does, yeah.
I sent him off for desexing and I put him in my name. And I'm like, I will find you a home, mate. And that leads up into the next segment in a minute. But what we're trying to do, Janine and I have been busy for the last 2 days, haven't we? We have sent out countless emails, and what we're asking for, if you're a business, sponsor a kennel. Sponsor a kennel for the animal that goes into that kennel. We'll let you know who you've helped, who you supported, and let you know you made a difference. And also showing people out in the community what business actually got behind an animal rescue. So we've had a couple of people actually get behind us. The Athlete's Foot at Tuggerah. We've also had Tumbers and Associates. We've got a Scoop Excavations. People want to get behind us, and we've already raised $12,000. But we need more help. We're back down to needing 28,000. Back to the starting point.
With the sponsorship, what does that mean?
It means that you're supporting an animal that goes into that kennel. We'll also put your name on that kennel and say, this kennel is proudly supported by or sponsored by the Smith family or the Jones family. And we will let you know that Sunday Singers, who that animal is that you're helping on that day, and how many animals went into that kennel.
And it could be a cat. We could put it up here.
We can do cats.
We
We
can
do dogs. You might not be a dog person.
Yeah, you might want to
say,
support
I would
this
like
beautiful.
to sponsor Daisy. You know what I mean?
But even if you're sponsoring Daisy, it's more about the cage.
Yes.
So when Daisy leaves, it'll be whoever's
it'll be
here.
another one.
Yeah.
But we need.
She knows her name. Look.
She does. We absolutely need help. We are running out of time to lessen the loss. I know we have to be realistic. We're not going to get $28,000. Times are too tough. People have paid the price. They're struggling. We get that. But we need to bring in as much as we can to give us a fighting chance to go into the next financial year. And so that no horrible decisions have to be made about who we are and what we do.
I also understand that some businesses, though, might have allocated for this financial year.
Yeah.
We'll happily accept it for next financial year.
Absolutely.
If you've already allocated your money for this year.
And it doesn't matter. We've had people ring up and give us $20 and they say to us, we're so sorry.
Yeah,
and we're like, no, don't say sorry. That $20 is going to add up. And so...
If every follower put in 5...
Yeah. So after the last couple of days from businesses and some sponsors...
We've got to go closer to each other.
We're sitting at a 28,000 loss. Can you see that?
I can't see it right now because I haven't...
Okay. It's $28,314.45.
Everyone can. I just haven't got my glasses on, so...
They're on your head, mate.
Oh, no, I can't be bothered.
Okay.
So everyone probably can. I just couldn't right now.
Yeah. Look, we're hoping we've got till Tuesday to make a difference. And, we're hoping that you'll get behind us again. We know we ask a lot from you, but that's why you tune in to us, because you know that we do care. They're not going into corporate cars and corporate this and corporate that. And we're not meaning to sound terrible to other charities. Everybody is worthy. Everybody does something to help somebody.
Mm.
That's why you're a charity. I just know that I've got to keep helping who we have to help.
Yeah.
And it came at a really heavy price to us, but I'm proud of what we've achieved. 2,800 animals went through this facility. 97.3% got their do-overs and went back to their homes and went to other rescues. And the ones that didn't were beyond our control. They had been involved in serious incidents that the community had to be protected from. So, you know, but you know what? We stood by those animals all the way.
Yes, we're with
And
them
I
at the
cried
end.
tears for them. So did my staff. They had cuddles. They weren't alone. It's a fact of the reality of running a pound. But you know what? We fight tooth and nail all the way along to make a difference.
And that's what's
hard. And
hard.
we're very proud of the rates that we've achieved and continue to achieve.
Because being a rescue in a pound, we don't get to pick and choose the breeds or the ages or the health.
We don't get to choose the animal. If no other rescues take that animal on, and nobody steps up for them, they have nothing.
And that's what's happened.
But we don't allow that to happen.
90 rescues got our email, only 2 animals saved off it.
Yeah.
So they don't want them.
And it's like Bruce, you know.
Oh, he's such a stunner.
You know, and Bruce has turned around because he just needed time, he just needed patience, and he just needed someone to believe in him.
And he just needed a big long blue rope.
And he did.
Gosh, Rachel, that was a hit.
And that's what we're all about.
And Susie with her.
Give him a chance. Give him a fighting chance.
There's those pups out there. You know, rescues haven't even got room for them out there.
No, we've got puppies, 5-month-old puppies, 6-month-old puppies. We've got a mum dog with 6 newborns.
Yeah, and no rescues.
No one has responded. So anyway, guys, please. You know, I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to lose this place. I don't want to lose what we do. I don't want to lose who we're about. If you could see it in your hearts to support us, we'd be so grateful. And for the people that have and have always, thank you so much. We can't do this without you. It's a fact. You know, I've been doing this for 5 years, and that's the first grant I've received in 5 years.
At Maitland Animal Management, Rehoming, Central Coast Animal Care, all those names.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it.
So I think, Dee, at the end of this video, I'm going to add the same video that we put up originally, but it had no notes. So it's a little video with a beautiful song about rescuing a dog.
Yes.
And in it is photos of animals when they've come in, then with their adoption photos, just a few of the animals in the past year we've helped.
Just some of the cases that we've dealt with over the years, and some of them have been easy cases, and then you've got some long-termers. You look at Diesel, the state he came in.
Yeah.
And every day we touched him and he bled. And walking along the ground, we would have to go back through and re-clean the floors, just bleeding from the feet.
We couldn't pat him.
And it's like
Because it hurt him.
That when she came in, she had a towel wrapped around her, holding a mass onto her body because it was dragging it down. And the smell.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever forget that smell. And when I got some warm water and saline to clean her up and pulling it back and finding all the maggots living under her skin, and the smell hit me so bad, the pus. I thought, how could you allow your animal to suffer?
And it turns out it hasn't grown back. There's no signs that the people keep
having the best life with the best people, and we did that.
Yes. And that was an easy fix. Yep.
You guys got behind us.
Yes. Because she was such a terrible case. And unfortunately, we see that a lot.
See a lot of cases that break us.
Some don't make it.
We hold the paws of the ones that don't.
I'll mention a dog that came in. I don't know if we ever talked about him. He was brought in as a stray. The people tried to get him home. He was put in the kennel. He collapsed in the kennel. He was rushed to the RSPCA and he did die. So he was only with us for like 10 minutes probably in the kennels, and that's the things we don't talk about.
We called for a ranger to assist us with transportation.
Because he was a huge dog.
Mel drove the car and I had to do, he stopped breathing en route to the vet, and the ranger will tell you, he said, oh my God, Dee, were you doing CPR? I had to do CPR. I got him back.
Yes.
I did get him back. They rushed us in, and I got him back long enough for the owner to come and hold his paw while he went to sleep.
There was another little dog who was found near the cemetery in a box, a little foxy Jack Russell thing. Again, it had a big like Roxy tumour, and Dee rushed it to the vet. It never came back, did it? So these things happen, they cost money, and they happen and break hearts.
And because we're dealing in
They're
a government
impounded
facility,
animals.
There is only a certain budget that council can help with. After that, they can't, because it's taxpayers' money. And if I don't say, look at the cat. The cat came in
with the cat, Miss Kitty, little Miss Kitty.
Was so bad that we thought that she was going to be euthanized. It was so bad, and the vet said she can be saved. But it came at a cost of $1,100 or $1,300.
Yeah,
way more than the council budget. And I said, I'll do it.
We understand, because as ratepayers, a lot of ratepayers they don't want their money spent on a cat.
There's people that don't believe in animals.
Yeah.
They don't like them.
And they wouldn't want a cat to get their rate paying money.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you know,
we have to, and she was beautiful.
Yeah.
Such a friendly thing.
These are just some of the cases. They're not all of them. We see a lot that we can't talk about.
Yeah.
That we cry about.
That we always remember. Yeah. Because that little one in the box was a long time ago now. That was few years now, but yeah, you remember.
Cat that was thrown into a cement mixer.
Oh, little Frankie. Yeah, I'm going to do a proper update on Frankie.
And trying to get the concrete off him, and his eyes were open because of the concrete, and we had to race him to a vet so that they could surgically help him. It came at a cost to us.
Lots of things like that happen.
Because you know why? Somebody did cruelty to him. But why should he be put down because it's too expensive?
Yes.
And he's in a home, he's very, very loved, he's nothing like the cat that he came in.
He's long haired, black and white, beautiful.
And I look back at these cases and I think, we all did that. We did that.
Yes.
The rescue did that. The community who follows us and donates to these courses, these cases, we did that.
Oh, well.
We're not a statistic.
We're
actually doing it.
A pig. There's where a lot of our money went to.
A pig, yes.
To a pig who was basically a wild pig, really.
He was.
He wasn't a,
a friendly
he was
pig.
a friendly, probably found it as a baby.
Yes.
But yes. Oh, dear.
And you know, it's cases like this that you think, I have to keep going. I can't walk away. I don't want to walk away. And while we're hopeful that our contract is accepted, we know we're in a pool with other people that have applied. We can only pray that we'll do that. But you know what? We still got to get this debt sorted. We still have to have options to keep helping people at the end of the day. So yeah, if you can get behind us, you know, but watch the video again, see why we're truly about. Most of you know who we are. That's why you follow us. But please share it. You know, you might not be able to donate, but maybe one of your friends, you know, if you sort of say, hey guys, I follow this page and they do wonderful work, or, you know, I believe what they do, you know, if you can get behind them, great. Maybe one person might say, yeah, I'll give them $10. I'll give them $100, you know.
Yeah,
It
every
all
little bit helps.
We know that we can't walk away from this without your help. We can't do this by ourselves. Janine and I have been glued to computers, sending emails left, right and center. We've been racking our brain what to do. But anyway, the next series that I'll quickly just mention, because I see Janine's arm's about to fall off, is the Wannabes. And this is the ones that I'm clearly talking about, the ones that are here that no one wants. We're going to start doing a Wannabe every day. And that Wannabe came from a title that I thought of. I want to be loved. I want to matter to somebody. I want a home. I just want to be loved. And I don't want to be a statistic.
Yeah.
So every day I have one of our beautiful animals programmed in for every day in the evening. They'll go up. These are the ones that no rescues want. These are the ones that no owners have come forward to. And these are the ones that are sitting in a pound wishing they were sitting on a lounge with somebody. And this is what I fight for.
It's
Thanks,
beautiful.
guys. We really appreciate your support.
I'm just going to tack on the end there. Dee has discovered ChatGPT. And she's pretty good at it, aren't you? You might remember the boys had their photos and Flick. And Taz was the original, wasn't she?
Taz was the one riding
Started.
like, shotgun.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, come on, let's do it. You know.
You got the boys a heap, but they got adopted too quick and you didn't get to see Dee's beautiful. Maybe we should do a video of all the ones that never made it.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is, you'll find me working late into the evening.
Yeah, doing that. Just
doing that
something
sort
like
of stuff.
ChatGPT.
Yep. 5 a.m. my day starts, and most nights it's till midnight. Believe it or not, I will 100% swear, hand on my heart, that I'm going to the wee hours thinking, what can I do?
Yeah.
How can I make a difference to these guys?
And just simply doing a funny ChatGPT picture is awesome.
Yeah.
Can I also add, I'm sorry if people got duplicate emails, because I may have sent emails to the same person a couple of times. Dee might have thrown one to you as well.
I might have done it too, because you know what? I'm really grateful for people reaching out and saying, I want my animal thing, because you know what? When we can get this backyard breeding or unexpected litters under control, then maybe one day there's no lives on the line in shelters all around the place and rescues, because rescues are tired, they're full, they lose carers, shelters are full, turning people away, and people do dumb things.
Yeah.
You know?
And it didn't mean if you're a donator and we sent 3 emails, doesn't mean you have to donate 3 times. Sorry, that was just
sorry if we hassled you.
Yeah, that was just a mistake by us.
It's just that we're both working in tandem, trying to get as much out, because we know there's such an urgency before Tuesday.
Yes, so yeah, you might have got duplicates, so just ignore one, that's fine.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't found me somewhere on the side of a highway, out there in the dead of night, staring down the headlights, an answer to a prayer sent you my way. Both lost and lonely, broken and hungry, scared to death and starved for love. Was it just the right place, right time, blind luck or grand design that introduced the two of us? My life's changed for the better every day since I met you. I know which one of us was the rescue. I wonder who you knew before, why you hate the sound of a slamming door. If you were kicked to the curb and left behind, how you can learn to trust again, let somebody in. You must have a story a lot like mine, both lost and lonely, broken and hungry, scared to death and starved for love. Was it just right place, right time, blind luck or grand design that introduced the two of us? My life's changed for the better every day since I met you. I know which one of us was the rescue. I bought you a collar, I gave you a brand new name. You turned me around, taught me a heart could be saved. My life's changed for the better every day since I met you. I know which one of us was the rescue. I know which one of us was the rescue. I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't found me somewhere on the side of a highway, out there in the dead of night, staring down the headlights. An answer to a prayer sent you my way. Both lost and lonely, broken and hungry, scared to death and starved for love. Was it just right place, right time, blind luck or grand design that introduced the two of us? My life's changed for the better every day since I met you. I know which one of us was the rescue. I wonder who you knew before, why you hate the sound of a slamming door. If you were kicked to the curb and left